Yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor JaxBlade is here, and I'm drinking some mead because I'm celebrating because I just won an award, but also, again, remember, I'm legally a lord. I'm legally a lord. Isn't that cool? Like, legally, I am a lord in a place. Like, I can say that now, so that's actually kind of funny. But I was talking to a few friends about Naruto. Yes, I'm buzzed. Just let me talk about this. I'm going to upload this just for fun. We're having fun here, guys. I love you. I love all 450,000 of you. You rock. I'm still working on my Goku Teflon Tunes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tune. It's like freaking Viacom. It's like we're playing I Spy. It's like, what can we put in this video? Oh, you're going to take that down? Well, I guess we're going to try this. And we keep re-uploading it and taking it down and re-uploading and taking it down because it kept getting strikes. So that's fun. Also working on Goku Vegeta Teflon Tunes. That's fun too. But let's talk about Naruto. I haven't talked about Naruto enough. So this is one bring up, right? Oh my God, this is good mead. I love mead. One of my favorite drinks. All right, so Jiraiya. We all love Jiraiya, right? He's a great character. Really cool dude. Super cool dude. Don't worry, this isn't anything. I'm not saying anything bad or anything like that. Like me, besides the peeping, all right? Like, that's kind of like cringy now and stuff like that. I mean, I love a good, like, I love my anime tutus, as they say. But like, chill with that shit. But besides that, he was a good teacher, good father figure, what Naruto needed since Minato couldn't take care of him, or the village, which is just a whole nother set of bullshit when you think about it. I mean, no, that I'll get into a whole tangent about like, well, why didn't y'all do that? That's a Swag Hage video for y'all. Y'all go watch that, something like that. But all right, anyways, Jiraiya takes Naruto off. They go training, right? Cool, right? They go training for 2.5 years. And like during those 2.5 years, other characters get trained as well. Like freaking Sasuke goes with Orochimaru, Sakura goes with Tsunade. And the thing about them, being trained by Tsunade and freaking Orochimaru turns Sasuke and Sakura into two completely different beings than where they started at, right? Like, it did. Like, they were completely different. Like, everyone was like, oh, I freaking hate Sakura. She's so weak, blah, blah, blah. And freaking the beginning of Shippuden, she's, like, doing some Hulk smash shit. She's breaking shit. She's doing this fancy choreography and all that. And it's, like, insane. It's just like, wow, dude, what the hell? Like, you are a completely different person than you were before. And then it was, like, with Sasuke, he became, like, this freaking Satan's snake motherfucker where he's just like, oh, I have this power, I do this, I can actually kill this guy, I'm gonna do all this insane stuff, and he's just insanely OP. And it's just like, where did you learn all this stuff? He's like blitzing people, and he doesn't look like he's moving, he's like insanely fast, insanely powerful, and it's just like, dude, what the hell? And then we get to our boy Naruto. Now, Naruto, I'm not gonna take away the fact that he had like a great time with Jiraiya. He learned a lot. He was like a great mentor, father figure, and all that stuff. He needed that. Like, that is great for mental health development. I made that perfectly clear. That was great for Naruto's mental health. He needed that. He needed someone to care for him, be with him, and all that stuff. And that is phenomenal. But when we talk about like physical attributes and stuff like that, like after those 2 years, when you really start to sit down and compare, like, what did Jiraiya really like teach him, like physically wise? Like, because I was like, someone mentioned this. And I was like, all right, so after 2 years, 2.5 years, now I'm not throwing shade Jiraiya. I love Jiraiya to death. I want to make that perfectly clear. I love Jiraiya to death. I cried when my man died. But like, he freaking, like after 2.5 years, you're telling me he couldn't like learn how to do a Rasengan with one hand? Like, like he couldn't do that with one hand by himself. Like, he still had to use clones and stuff like that. You can go look it up. Like, he didn't learn how to do it. You can go on Google and stuff like that. Because I think I'm just going to upload this as itself. I'm not going to put, like, clips and stuff like that. But you can look for yourself. But, like, that's just weird, man. And then, like, he didn't learn, like, Sage Mode or, like, freaking Rasen Shuriken and all that stuff until, like, later on. But it's just, like, after 2 years, I thought you would have been, like, more buzzed out. Again, that's just crazy to me. Like, I love Jiraiya, but what did you do during those 2 years? Just like peep and write your book and help him grow a bit like that and help his mental health, which is phenomenal. Yeah, I guess you could say like the mental health was the most important thing for him. And that is, like I always tell y'all, mental health is great. All 450,000 of y'all, I love y'all. You rock. Keep it up. I love seeing everything you do. I love seeing you progress. I love every time I like hear from you guys like saying, oh, I watched this video and I feel better. And yeah, so I am not discounting the mental health thing, but I was just thinking about that. Just like, all right, so like besides getting killed in that time frame with the four tails and stuff like that, or managing that, it's just and besides, I mean, he did help him that one time with this. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm losing stuff. This is really good mead. This is really good mead. I might take this video down, or I might leave it up. I don't care. Yeah, you know what? I might leave it up because I'm not saying anything bad. I'm not saying anything cancel worthy. I'm just saying how much I love Naruto and how much I love you guys. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave this up. This is a good video. I'm going to post it, and I'm just going to talk about it. But yeah, let's talk about it. What do you think about Jiraiya as a teacher? I'm curious. Like, what do you think? Because like someone mentioned, like, who would you rather have, like Master Roshi or Jiraiya as a teacher? And honestly, I would take Master Roshi because look how much he buffed Kid Goku and Krillin for that tournament. He made them into, like, freaking superhumans moving insanely fast. Like, you know what else is crazy, right? So you remember in the first Dragon Ball tournament? So it's like, I love talking about this. But you remember how, like, in the first Dragon Ball tournament, like, how Krillin and Jackie Chun, Master Roshi had this whole complicated fight in, like, a blink of an eye? Like, it was like that. So, by that margin, and Super, they're like millions of billions of trillions of times faster than that, right? So, you're telling me they could do some, like, Flash Superman shit and, like, build an entire house, like Quicksilver, and do all that and have full conversation and do all that stuff, like, from what they're doing now, but like you don't get the feeling of it. Like that's a problem with Super. Like that's a problem with like Super. It's like they hit a power ceiling so much where nothing is impressive anymore. Nothing is impressive anymore. It's like, oh wow, you blew up a planet for like the 50th time. See how I turned this from Naruto to Dragon Ball Super? Like, isn't that funny? Like how I turned it? But whatever. Like they basically took this cool power system, and then they shot it into the wall. Like nothing is impressive. Like, what was the last thing that was super impressive? Oh wow, they nearly busted the universe with a punch. Right, that's kind of blowing your wad. If you can blow up the entire universe, like you've like completely got a lot of the wad. Because it's like, all right, where do we start? We were like strongest on the planet. Okay, strongest in space. Okay, strongest in the galaxy. All right, strongest in the universe. Okay, strongest in the multiverse. Okay, now we're back to strongest in the universe again. It's kind of like, dude, you already shot your wad, all right? All right, I'm sorry. Like, you already took away the impressiveness of this. Like, it's when they introduced casual planet busting so casually. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Super is, like, shot itself in the foot? Do y'all think? Because you know what I think? I think it would be better if they just made it into a slice of life show. Like, because the best episodes of Super were when they were slice of life. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Like, anyone says otherwise, like, no, you're wrong. So, but anyways, yeah, it was all good. I was like enjoying it before Danny Phantom came along. But anyways, no, it's fine. I'm teasing, all right. Like, Super is manageable. Honestly, I think I like the dub more for Super because it has a lot of meta stuff, and meta stuff is really funny. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, let me know what you think of Jiraiya as a teacher, and let me know what you think of Super. Has it gone on too long? Should it just fucking die? Should it burn in hell? Like, what do you think? I'm curious. I'm gonna go back to working on this TMNT video after I celebrate, and my Goku, Vegeta, Tough Like the Tunes, and also another Tough Like the Tunes, because remember, I said I'm not gonna make this Tough Like the Tunes. It doesn't have to be one before that. Like, I have another Tough Like the Tunes I can do in between. And then I also have a JoJo thing coming out and all this other stuff, because Totally Not Mark inspired me with his JoJo series, and I got motivated again. But yeah. Anyways, keep calm, booyah on. Don't forget, Momentai. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and yeah, peace.